What's up, this is Jermaine, and I want to have a quick talk with you about this thing called the power of hate. Hate seems to be becoming very popular nowadays. You know, people who are hateful think they're cool, they think they're superior. People think behaving in a hateful manner makes them powerful, and it's social network is a lot of the reasons that people that hate is growing so well, because people feel that they can hide courageously behind their computer screen and be these characters and speak in these manners to other people and about other people that they would never do in front of somebody's face. It's kind of like being a slithering little, the little rat poodle that every time you go past his yard, he's barking and screaming because there's this big fence that's protecting him from you just kicking his little butt in the face and knocking his teeth out. So I want to go over some things with you about hate so you understand it, so you don't become a sucker for hate and a sucker for all these suckers who are out there hating and trying to get you to hate with them so you can be on a lower level of life form along with them, so they're not down there all by themselves. So the first thing you got to do is you got to understand what the power of hate is. Hate does not discriminate. Anybody can hate. It doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what color you are, it doesn't matter how much money you got, it doesn't matter what your religion is, it doesn't matter, none of that matters, even your age. Even kids can hate. So that's one of the things, hate is really powerful, and when hate gets inside of someone, it infects, it saturates, it consumes their mind, it consumes their body, and it seizes total control of your brain, total control of the way you think, total control of your behavior, total control of your actions. So it is a force that operates and functions on its own. And the main thing about hate, you have to understand something. As it starts to work its magic on you, it starts to feel good. You start feeling good hating somebody. You start feeling good hating a group of people. You start feeling good hating things, and it makes you feel powerful. I hate this, I hate that. When honestly, I'm sorry, excuse my language, you ain't being nothing but a bitch. Because hate is easy and anybody can do it. Something else I want to point out too is hate is very contagious. I'm gonna tell you a little quick story. As quick as I can be. I'm not very fast. You say you got a good man and a good cop. Then you got a bad cop and a bad man. All right. And this good man runs into this bad cop. And he's trying to be polite to this cop. And this cop is the biggest jerk in the world. So now this good man, he's got a bad taste in his mouth for cops. And then you got this good cop and this bad man, and they meet up, and the bad man is rude to this cop, disrespectful. Oh man, what you blaming me for? I didn't do nothing. And while this cop's trying to be nice, so now this cop has a bad taste in his mouth for citizens. So now the good cop and the good man meet up, but they both got a bad taste in their mouth because they both had a deal. The good cop had a bad dealing with a bad citizen, and the good citizen had a bad dealing with a bad cop. So now they both hate each other, start acting out, and boom, everything goes to crap. But that's because hate is contagious. That bad cop and that bad citizen passed their hate into the good cop and the good citizen, and it ruined and it passed it into history to where when these two people met, it could have been a good outcome, a good situation, a good relationship. It turned out bad because it's contagious. So remember that hate is, it's a virus, it's a disease that gets in people's bloodstreams, and they pass it on to other people. You can pick it up from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main things here that I got written down about hate, I got some notes here. You get a lot of people, you see this now, and I deal with this a lot personally, because there's a lot of people that hate me because I don't hate who they want me to hate. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you can kiss my ass. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all used to be talking real smooth and clean, but I'm talking straight for real. Because hate is so powerful that people need to listen. Sometimes I gotta come down to the gutter to talk to you gutter thinking idiots. You know what I'm saying? And this is for real. Just because you're in a group of people that hate other people does not prove that they love you. That means nothing. That just means that they hate other people and they need a group with them to help them hate so they can feel powerful. So you're not building this organization of loving people if it's built off of hate. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't care if it's because of the color of your skin or because of your religion or because of your financial status, whatever it is, there's still going to be differences between you and them. None of us are the exact same color. You know, whether you got a white organization, a black organization, an Indian organization, a Chinese organization, whatever it is, we all have something in our bloodline that makes us what we're not pure. Now everybody running around screaming this pure crap, bull crap. Go through your bloodline, take your DNA to the front line and see what happens. And this is what you got to know, I'm telling you right now. People who are full of hate that create these organizations, you decide to join it and empower them and making them this great person when they really are probably just a coward that need to be hiding somewhere. Eventually, if you help them to wipe out what they're trying to wipe out, they're going to have to find something new to hate because it's in their blood. They're controlled by hate. It's not that they're using hate, they're controlled by it. So that hate's going to come out. And they're going to say, well, you know what, let's get rid of people with eyes who have green eyes instead of blue eyes. Or let's get rid of people who have brown eyes instead of black eyes. And what about people whose hair is not so curly? Well, his skin just ain't as dark as, what about the super dark skinned people? Let's get rid of them. They ain't light brown like us. What about the high yellow people? They got white in them. Let's get rid of them. So let's cancel that crap, man. Just because you hating somebody else does not prove love for another. So everybody definitely need to understand that. And then last and definitely not least, guys, obnoxious and rude does not mean right. Okay? And you know, like I said, I had to speak a little bit, you know, get a little wild here. And trust me, I haven't gotten half as wild as Jermaine Andre can get. And those of you who know me, because this thing we beeping like a brand new rap album, if I really wanted to unload like I need to and probably should, but I'm holding my respect towards my elders, I'm holding respect towards the respectable people and the conservative people who are trying to keep things going along a neat and more classy way. But to tell you the truth, man, you know, if I was getting loud and obnoxious and cussing and dropping an F-bomb every 5, this would go viral. You know, oh man, this show, nobody talking about this one. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if not, all people, look at this idiot on there cussing. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to do it. But you need to understand something. These people who do that, just because they up screaming and yelling in a parade and carrying signs and doing all that crowd and they willing to scream and get in your face, that does not make them right. All right? That does not mean you should follow them. That does not make them courageous. That just makes them loud. That's all. So I dare you, when somebody's doing all that screaming and yelling, to stop. Don't listen to how loud they're yelling. Listen to what they're saying. And see if what they're saying makes sense. If you take an ink pen and write down their words, and go later on while you're sitting back drinking a glass of wine or smoking a cigar and sipping on some brandy and chilling, and then read what they were saying, does it make sense? All right? But that's, just want to give everybody a little talk on the understanding of the power of hate, because honestly, I don't want you guys to become, you know, the play toy and the puppet of hate, this powerful force that's turning us all against each other. And I don't want you to become the play toy and the puppet of these people out there who are driven by hate, who are just looking like they're somebody powerful because they got a big gun on the internet or whatever, or these organizations with all this, and they out there screaming all this hateful stuff. Now I'm not saying that, you know, sometimes we do need to scream and we need to get loud when it's for a good, caring reason, you know, but we always need to keep compassion, understanding, respect, and education number one when it comes to dealing with any kind of situation. You know, because once we step outside of those lines of having compassion for our fellow man, trying to understand our fellow man, having respect towards our fellow man, and getting educated on the reason and the things, the occurrences that are happening, so we know the truth regarding what's going on besides what we just read this morning on social media, then we are becoming a goddamn idiot. All right? So, hope I can help you out with that. Hope I didn't hurt too many feelings out there. If I did, sorry. You know, you'll get over it. Trust me.